All right, everybody, what's going on? Checking in. This is day 2 of my 75 hard challenge. What I'm going to do is just drop by real quick and let you know how I'm doing, let you know what it's like going through it, and with hopes that you may give it a try and be inspired to get through it. Look, I'm going to state this right now. I got through one day. I haven't done shit. So I'm just letting you guys know what it's like, taking you through my journey. Some of you may know me as Travel Man Dan, but Danny Soleil's journey of 75 hard, what it's like day in and day out, completing the tasks. What are some of the challenges that I've seen? What are some of the obstacles that I've hit? What are some of the easy things? What are some of the motivating things? And how do I feel? So hopefully maybe you watch this and you're a little inspired to go ahead and give it a shot. And, on days that you are through it, I can't really speak on that because I'm not there yet. I don't know what the tough days are like. This is my second day in. But hopefully, as these videos continue to come out daily, you'll be able to go back and look on it and say, hey, look, this guy had the same thing as me, and he's going through the same shit. And if you go back to Andy Frisella's book or the 75 Hard podcast, Real AF, I think it's called, and it's episode number 14 where he breaks down the actual whole program of 75 hard. He talks about all this stuff, and he talks about in detail and why he's doing it and why he set it up this way. And it's not a workout plan, it's a discipline plan, right? So I like this a lot. I like what Andy Frisella has to say. It really resonates with me. And let me take you on my journey. So day 2, here we go. Today I'm going to talk about this one, which I knew going in, this might be the hardest one for me, because reading, although I read a lot of fiction, just switching over to nonfiction isn't so bad. The workouts, yeah, they're hard, but you got to make time for it. And especially, it's quite hard for me. I'm not saying it's hard, impossible, but I'm on crutches still. I'm 3 weeks out of MCL knee surgery, reconstruction, so I'm still on crutches. I got to be very careful. I'm going to show you possibly tomorrow what my workouts look like, especially the outdoor ones. But the hardest one for me, well, I'll let you know on the food, but the hardest one I think is this one, the gallon of water, right? It is, right now, it is 9:40 a.m. and I'm about to, I don't know, I guess maybe possibly a little bit under a quarter. So this one's really hard because, as I alluded to before, I'm on crutches. It's a pain in the ass. I'm back at work in an office, and drinking a gallon of water and a cup of coffees, wow, holy shit. Crutching your way to the bathroom every single day about 20 times, literally. I probably went to the bathroom about 20 times yesterday. I hope I don't have any severe issues going on. I would like to attribute that to, just drinking a gallon of water. But, that's going to be my obstacle. That's going to be the thing that's hard for me. And, I think it's hard for anybody to go ahead and drink an entire gallon of water, especially if you listen to the podcast. Andy Frisella talks about, you don't want to go ahead and, wait till the end of the night and guzzle a gallon of water, then you're up all night peeing. You want to be able to, provide yourself the discipline to go ahead and drink accurate amounts of water out of this gallon throughout the day, and sparingly make it so that it's not a big pee fest. You're gonna pee no matter what, right? But you don't want to do it all at night, so you have to really condition yourself to say, you know what, all right, every 3 hours I should be down this much, every 3 hours I should be this much. That's kind of what I'm doing. If I can get to noon by about halfway, I'm in good shape. So probably, then as you go into dinner time, you can get down to, just a quarter left, drink it throughout the night. I try not to drink anything 3 hours before bed. So if I'm getting to bed around 10 o'clock, 7 o'clock, that's what works for me. I don't know how you guys are going to go ahead and determine how you're going to get the water down. One thing I think is important too is you don't want to guzzle it all down in the very beginning of the day, right? As you continue to do the 2 workouts, you're going to go ahead and need some water. So that's a really big help for me, actually, because I drink a lot during the workout, and the second workout I drink even more. So if you kind of look at that and break it down, I think that that you can get through it, but it definitely is probably the hardest one for me, just because of the amount of peeing on crutches, getting around that whole thing. But I'm really looking forward to the benefits of it, because oftentimes, you know, we hear about how good water is for us. I think it's very, I think it's a coincidence that like the earth is made of like something like 70% water, and so is the human body. So I don't know if there's any weird correlation there, but you know, when we're talking about water at a cellular level, okay, I'm not talking about like I'm thirsty, I need to drink. I'm talking about like what it does to go ahead and keep your cells moving properly, the blood, the organs, your joints, okay? That it's not going to lubricate your joints like you think it is, but it's going to allow blood flow, and it's going to allow things to move around in the internal part of your body that is so helpful and so successful at keeping your body running at optimal health. So, you know, I'm definitely looking forward to it. I noticed that, you know, as I started drinking water and growing out my beard, I got a little white hair, little gray hairs. Finally, finally, I've been waiting for them suckers to come in, looking a little more distinguished. You are, Travel Man Dan. Yeah, this is day 2 of the 75 Hard Challenge, and this is kind of my walkthrough of water. What I'll probably try to do is I'll go through each 5 steps daily and let you know how it's going, and then I might just repeat it and bring up some things that happen along my journey, mainly just to go ahead and show you that I'm a regular dude. You know, for me, I have my why. My why is a couple of parts, and we'll talk about that later. It has a lot to do with me as an actor, as an entertainer, but we'll get into that later in the episodes as I talk about my why. But it's definitely something that you should really plan out and think about, and understand why you're doing this, because that will keep you on track, that will keep you going, and your goal and stuff. But that will go ahead and say, when you don't want to drink the water, that, you know, if you go back to your why, you say, I gotta do it, I gotta drink my water, or so on with the food and the diet, and you know, so on and so forth. So this is day 2, 75 Hard Challenge. I'm Travel Man Dan, Danny Soleil, and remember, it's a big world out there. Make sure you see every bit of it.